Hey everybody, here with some stuff from WaxPackPoetic. I think his contest is still going on, but he decided to send me one of the winning care packages already. So thanks, Lou. Got a bunch of stuff in here. Got some sealed packs. Got an 86 Donruss. 89 Bowman, which is a big part of his channel. I'll leave a link to some of the videos he made talking about that set. He has some cool personal stories about it. And a 92 Upper Deck. Also got this one, this 89 Tops. Got Daryl on there, that's cool. And a bunch of other stuff in here. Got an old SGC graded card. 52 Tops Roy McMillan. So that's awesome. My vintage collection is pretty weak. It got a bit better recently when I won the Nolan Ryan rookie, but overall do not have a lot of vintage stuff. Really nothing earlier than like the 70s. And a few more things here, some top loaded stuff. Got an Andy Pettit. I think that's 95 select. I remember I would pick up a bunch of those back in the day at the card shows. Got a nice auto of former Yankee and now very polarizing YouTuber Phil Hughes. That looks really cool with the vintage style look to it. Around this time is when they really started doing a lot of these vintage looking sets. Now it seems they do it every year, but around that time it was still somewhat new. Here's another actual vintage card. Nice Ted Williams. So again, helping out the vintage collection, even if it is a Red Sox card, but how can you not like a Ted Williams card? Here's an Earl Combs. I think that's 61. Again, my vintage knowledge is not that great, but I remember this design because Fleer actually did a reprint set for these in the 90s. I think it was 99. They had like an insert set with that design. Here's a 68 Joe Pepitone. My friend's dad would have got a kick out of that. He was a big Joe Pepitone fan. Pepitone would always show up to the old timers days for the Yankees. I saw him in person a few times. Goose Gossage with the White Sox there, but he'll always be part of the Yankee family. He shows up to their spring training and a bunch of other events. A few more here. Kind of interesting that he put this one in here, this Mantle from 96. Because this was the year that I mentioned in my response for this contest. So this was the final number 7 card that Topps did in their base set. But they also had a bunch of the Mantle reprints that year. They had like the base looking reprints. Then they had the finest looking reprints. Then they had refractor versions of the finest ones, which is what I pulled and traded to my uncle in that McGuire trade that I mentioned in the response video. Here's a Mariano. I think that's from 2019. It would be so tough to super collect Mariano and Jeter because they just keep making so many cards for both of them every year. And a nice Miguel Andujar pink rookie cup. They were working him out at first base a bit the other day, which I think would be a good position for him. I don't think Voit should be the everyday first baseman. Voit doesn't have a lot of range or athleticism over there. But yeah, big thank you to Lou at WaxPackPoetic. Very nice of you to send me that. Again, I didn't even technically win the contest. I just made a response and he messaged me saying he wanted to send me some stuff. So really appreciate it. I'll catch you all in the next one.